Hey everybody, it's Crystal B from crystalbastrology.com, and I want to welcome you to June. June has a lot going on because it welcomes us into eclipse season. And eclipses are powerful endings and powerful new beginnings. And alongside of these eclipses are going to be a lot of other shifts and twists and turns that are always, going to keep on keeping us on our toes. There's no doubt the astrology of 2020 has been quite impactful. June really kind of begins in Gemini season, a lot of energy and a lot of focus on Gemini, in addition to all the other mutable signs. Who are the mutables? Well, that's going to be Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini. And Sagittarius. And let me not forget that we have a very powerful lunar eclipse in Sagittarius happening on June the 5th. There's going to be a solar eclipse in Cancer happening on June the 21st, one day after the seasons change on the 20th. We also have the rebirth of Venus that's going to be taking place at the end of the month, between the 24th and the 25th. And what does that mean? It means that we can expect some, there is going to be a big shift with our relationship and all this relationship turmoil, not only relationships with other people, but relationships with ourselves. There's going to really be a resurgence of love, a kind of, very heightened, togetherness. And we need that right now because there's a lot of strife out there. A lot of emotions are brewing, and that's really stemming from Mars and Pisces. And Mars is getting closer and closer to Neptune. Neptune likes to keep us in a fog. He also creates a lot of uncertainty. Neptune and Mars together are just a signal that we need to find proper energy outlets, because there's no doubt we've been behind closed doors for too many months, and it's really, taken a toll on our emotions. And some of us there hasn't been a place for all these emotions to free reign. And now they're coming in a power surge. And communications are really going to express our emotions. And that's really important to really think about where are you directing your emotions, because it's eclipse season, because especially our June 5th eclipse is going to be one where there is a lot of tension. It's important for you to be able to direct your energies, or have a place to direct your energies. Or if you don't, start thinking about, where am I directing my energies to? Something else that's important about the month of June is Mercury is going to go retrograde. And Mercury begins his retrograde on June 18th, and he will continue his retrograde until July 12th. So alongside all of these things we have to say goodbye to, and all these things we have to say hello to, we're going to have Mercury, the trickster, kind of saying you got to go back a little bit and you have to redo something. And maybe part of your new beginnings has some twist to do with the old. So there is certainly a lot going on in the month ahead. I really encourage you to check out all the different resources I have on my website, and, kind of dive in, look at the timeline I've made. There are a lot of things in play that are important as we emerge into eclipse season, because not only do we have all of these, new developments that are in play, but we also have new beginnings, and we have things that we need to say goodbye to. But we also have, Mars is in Pisces, and that's really important to be thinking about, because we really have to be thinking about our emotions. And finally, when we get to the end of June, Mars will move into Aries, which is really going to help us kickstart and kind of move out of this emotional terrain. But Mars will operate in Aries for the rest of the year. And he will also go retrograde during that period in the fall. So that's going to be another signaling, another kind of, attention bearing time for us to have an energy outlet and to have, a place where we are directing our energy so we don't get this power surge of emotion, which could really overcome us. So dive in, learn more, and listen, all the best as you head into the new and say goodbye to the old. Lots of twists and turns happening in June. It's Gemini season, and Gemini is mutable. It likes us to keep us on our toes. It also likes to trick us a little bit. So, get ready to juggle a little bit. Bye, everybody.